Hello and welcome to Relaxing Painting with Dice and Dungeons.
Great angle there.
This is our Christmas special. Today,
I'm the special part.
You are the special part.
So this is his first time being on here. Greg is also here, our normal painter, but there's only so much room.
Say, hello, I know you only watch this to see me, but...
Wow, you're letting that YouTube fame go to your head.
But these guys are okay too, so watch them and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you, Greg.
So we have a little bit of a special painting treat beyond the unusual painters. So Nicole has done this stream quite a few times. I've only done this stream a few times. And David here has never done the stream even once.
What is this called?
Well, that's called a toothpick.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
Now there's 3 strands on there.
Yeah, that one's pretty worn out.
Do not put it in your mouth, it will kill you.
So we have a special painting project more than just the painters. We are going to be painting ornaments. These are little 3D printed Christmas trees. I'm going to hold one up to the main camera so you can get it nice. See? It's got the little eye hook right there. And you can hang it from your Christmas tree. So these print out and we assemble them. They are all primed, ready to go for us. But this is how they print.
Put it under the camera. Oh, that worked.
They print out in this little grid-like pattern and with these little arms hanging on it. So if you're older, meaning I think like 30 plus, because when I went to the dentist growing up as a kid, you know, they'd always have like a little box of toys to like make the kids not hate the dentist. Never really worked, but you're like, well, at least I get a toy out of it. And you would get these little plastic toys that you could assemble, and they would come like this. Snapped together models.
Like Gundams.
Like Gundam and stuff still come in little grids like this, and you snap them off. So, yeah, could we print all of these pieces just in place without the little arms? Yeah, we could. But
What's the fun in that?
it's cooler this way. And that's how they were designed. I forgot to load up the designer's info. I was going to have a little button to like bring it up on screen. You don't have that, so you're just going to have to go into the YouTube description when we post this on YouTube. I'll have, a link to this 3D design so you can grab it and print it at home if you have a 3D printer. That's
Or give us money. They can do that, right?
They can always just give us money.
Yeah, just give us money. You might get one of them.
So we're painting some Christmas trees.
Someone's doing it the normal way.
I'm going to do one like
I'm
that.
starting.
But
We have 9 of these.
Yeah, that's best number.
Well, technically I have 10, but one of them was still kept in as an example.
All right, I need somebody to put my paint on.
Go ahead and use that clear brush if you want. If you're getting the base coat down, you'll need a lot. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you meant, like, I need to put my paint on a brush.
Well, that too. I assume that's the next step.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I will use the big brush because I am doing 9's orange.
You need a big boy brush.
I'm making a pink Christmas tree because we always get asked to do things in pink on this channel.
I always have to do things in pink.
Yeah, so I'm finally doing something in pink for you.
I'm finally here for the special occasion.
Yeah, you are.
I hope this doesn't get confused with a Halloween tree.
Because you're
Can it be
painting it
both?
orange and black.
Why can't it be both?
Kind of like how one of your neighbors, they just keep all the lights out, they just replace them with red and green lights.
We have a neighbor that goes particularly crazy for Halloween decorations. And
It's to die for. By the way, watch our Halloween special.
And our Christmas.
And our Christmas special.
Mostly watch our Christmas special.
Well, dude, we
Right.
can do both.
Watch our Christmas special first. That's getting posted on YouTube tomorrow.
Yes.
And by the time this gets posted on YouTube, it'll already be up.
So go over there.
Check out the one-shot section. Maybe you'll like that. You'll want to see us as rootin' tootin' animals, and then see us get spoopy.
You can also check out our regular D&D show on YouTube or on podcast form. By going to our website at dicesandungeons.com.
You
Let
know,
me tell you about giving us money.
you know what I wish we had?
What?
I wish we had us in Pog form.
Have they made Pog NFTs yet?
Like NFTs of Pogs?
No, like they're NFT, but they're round, and then you play some sort of. There's a game to it, but no one read the rules to it, so it just turns into gambling.
And then your school bans me.
Yeah, and then you're like, no, we're just playing Power Rangers.
Yeah, that's how we played Power Rangers.
Yeah, we'll play Power Rangers by throwing
By throwing
weird
things at each other. Actually,
paper-
that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, we throw little paper discs at. We throw a plastic disc at little paper discs.
Sometimes they were even metal.
Yeah, you think you're really cool because you got the shuriken
Mm-hmm.
one, and then you just find out you just damage all your pogs that are worth hundreds.
Hundreds of lesser pogs.
I did get one of our friends
A pog.
a lot of pogs for Christmas one year.
That's true, you did.
Like of our friend, like our friends were on them.
No, none of you are that. None of you are Alf cool.
Yeah.
I was thinking Elf Pog. Actually,
My favorite fact that he brought up on the internet is how Alf ended, because they just abruptly canceled it, and they ended on a cliffhanger where the U.S. government came in and took him from the family and implied that they were going to dissect him, and that's just how it ends.
So he gets dissected. That's basically the canon.
It's like, oh my god, there was a hand in here the whole time.
You know that I really liked Elf growing up.
I've never actually seen them.
Wow.
I really liked Elf
I'm gonna
growing up.
hang out with the elf people over here.
All right, finally I got right.
So one year for Christmas, this was in like the early heady days of DVD releases, when companies started to realize, oh wait, we have all of these back catalogs of TV shows that we can release on DVD, and morons will buy them.
And so you bought some.
No, I did not buy any Elf DVDs. My aunt bought me Elf DVDs. And
Then her aunt was
I
like, guess what? He's back in DVD form.
And I watched every single episode of Elf. I watched the whole series.
Sorry.
It wasn't good.
You're like, wow, he's dead now.
It didn't age well. And I don't think it started well either. But when I was a kid, I really liked it.
Because it was
Well,
one of the available videos you had. Right?
No, I was like 20 when that came out.
Oh.
And my aunt just remembered it from years ago. Like, this wasn't one of those, hey, we always exchange gifts with this part of our family. It was actually kind of rare. But my aunt just remembered I liked Elf when I was younger. And she saw it. I'm sure it was like $5.
She saw it at a Five Below and thought of you.
Yeah, probably. She would do stuff like that. I haven't seen her in many, many years. She was married to my uncle, who passed away a few years back, and that was the last time that I've seen her, unfortunately.
Did the U.S. government get to him?
No.
You
No.
can't all go out like Elf. Like a rock star.
get dissected. That's my favorite elf fact now. Was dissected.
Well, unfortunately, they made a TV movie to be like, oh wait, this is a horrible way to end this franchise that people are still talking about on Twitch. We should...
So, in the last 5 minutes, it was a TV movie.
Sounds about right.
They could not get any of the original actors.
And it's already canceled.
So what else do we want to talk about on our Elf podcast here?
See, now there's an idea for a bad podcast.
Where
The three of us watching every episode of Elf in order, and each week we talk about it.
Are you allowed to do elf adjacent things like other alien TV shows?
I mean, eventually you'll have to.
You're going to run out of
That-
Elf, as we clearly established.
We already have.
So wait, did
Thanks.
they really make a TV special when they're like, oh god, they think that we dissected Elf?
Yes.
Really?
And it was like years after anyone would have cared. Not like now, where if you throw some nostalgia up, we're like, you know what? I am interested in that. They didn't wait that long.
I mean, they threw up the Santa Clauses, and I went, no.
I mean, there's other reasons to avoid that one.
Like, it's a
You say
franchise that really should have stopped after the second movie at best.
At best.
Yeah, but who was first in line to see Hocus Pocus 2?
I mean, there wasn't a line. It released just on Disney Plus,
Yeah, we didn't
and
wait.
it was pretty good.
But would you have waited in line for it?
No.
Would I have gone to a theater? No, but I won't go to a theater for anything. Because I just don't like people.
That's our target audience, though.
Do you hear that, people? I don't like you.
But there are some persons out there.
This is such a huge departure from our usual painting stream. I think our viewers are going to go, what the hell happened?
Skip.
Like, who's that guy in the middle? Why does he keep talking about Elf?
Really?
I thought he had another obsession.
Something about a train. Train that was really, really good. A train that you might even say it was a super.
Fantastic train.
It was a train that was super.
It's not quite ultra, but it is pretty good. It's better than normal.
A minus train.
It's a minus train.
We should watch that.
Painting in this brush makes it very hard to go quickly. I don't have a thicker brush. That one would help, but aren't you using that?
No. I don't wanna
You
do
were? I'll continue with this. No, I'm fine. Ah!
I don't want to get your clothes.
Ah.
Right, this turned into a battle royale.
And you're in the middle of it.
This is drying kind of slow.
Yeah, so paint another one.
They're all being hoarded by someone.
Well, just ask me for one. I'll paint that. There you go.
Ah. Excuse me, I'm trying to get the mid. Ah! No! These things have a mind of their own.
Are you done with this, bro?
For now. Get the in-between areas here now. Why is this so difficult? Can I have a machine do this?
I mean, spray can. I could airbrush them the colors you want them.
Oh, that sounds like it uses a lot of paint.
And it would be off camera.
And we'd probably want to put on protective equipment.
Nah, I'm cool.
Okay.
That was the coolest thing about working with toner is not wearing a mask while doing it.
Not recommended.
Yeah, don't do that, kids. Was it? I think I saw it was like Epson or brother just committed to ending laser printers.
That's
Like they're ending with, I think they're done this year. As of 2023, I think they're not making anymore.
but inkjet's the one that's awful.
No,
Inkjets are the worst type of printer.
not for your carbon footprint. Toner and laser, way worse apparently.
I find that hard to believe because you just go through so many containers of inkjet when there's still ink in them.
Apparently the toner is just really bad.
Well, yeah, it's not a good material. You should not consume.
Or not wear a mask.
Yeah, don't. Just
Don't do what
don't.
Dewey Don't does.
That's the real reason they took Alpha away. Is
He was promoting inkjet printers, and they were like, "No."
no, he was doing unauthorized laser printer repairs.
repairs. I thought you were going with the. Oh yeah, he was abusing the printer code. So they got tired of paying for all of those.
Wasn't his primary shtick that he ate cats?
Yes,
Like,
he kept trying to eat the family cat.
did he ever actually eat a cat?
Well, he did get the cat in him, but then he'd have to barf it up.
So he didn't even chew his food?
No,
Rude.
he was the Homer Simpson of aliens.
That checks out. That's why he was always behind a couch. I actually do not know a lot of the mechanics of Alpha. It's been a long time since I've seen an Alpha.
They did most of the work, him behind the couch, but I think they had him running around a couple times. I know they had him run in during the opening credits.
We're gonna use this in every scene for every episode.
Because it was really complex to pull this off.
Oh man, actually they should bring him back and do all CGI.
But not good CGI.
No,
Dancing baby.
Yeah. No, Pauly Shore Pinocchio.
you could just say like Pauly Shore.
Like the real life Pauly Shore.
That's not a thing.
Imagine if we made him so mad he jumped onto our live stream to complain about us.
Until I meet Pauly Shore in person, I don't think he's real. That's my new theory. I think the government invented him in the 60s.
As a psyop.
And
We need this guy to pitch this biodome idea,
first,
but we have to make it cool with the American public.
they tried to animate a Pauly Shore, and that didn't test well.
So Pauly Shore's inanimate?
So then they used CGI and create a whole fake person, and then put that person in movies to make us think that he's real. And then they're going to use that to make us watch bad movies to support the American film industry.
They could just make good movies, and then I would support the American film industry.
Those are expensive.
Are they? The best movie I've seen this year cost $20 million to make.
Do you have 20 million?
No,
Expensive.
Which movie was that?
Violent Night.
That's at Christmas.
Yes. Someone was like, I am so tired of people telling me Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I'm just going to make an action Christmas movie. Where Santa beats the shit out of
I'm
people.
just gonna make yet another action Christmas movie where Santa beats the shit out of people.
No, there's a lot of magic in this.
Like Santa magically beating people up?
Yeah, he's actually Santa. He's not like some guy dressed as Santa. So he has Santa powers. He has a bag that can, you can pull all of his toys from this tiny bag. He can magically go up chimneys. He has a flying sled with his reindeer. Like, he's just Santa. Best Christmas movie, no notes.
I don't know. I have a couple notes.
What? Name one note.
You could have come over to my house and played it.
D sharp.
Like, you could have just previewed the movie at my house for me.
I couldn't.
That's it.
It's in theaters only.
I didn't mean you. I meant the filmmakers. Why didn't they come over to my house and preview the film over here?
Yeah, do they not value your opinion?
I think no, but they don't, because we are shit-talking Pauly Shore. So I don't think they want our opinion.
Goddamn government cover.
First they killed Alf, and then they invented Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore
Was cover for Alf.
I demand that you show yourself to me so I know you're real.
I mean,
Only then will I believe you exist.
have we ever seen Pauly Shore and Alf in the same place at the same time?
I don't actually know who Pauly Shore is. I'm gonna be honest.
That's the part that's gonna hurt him the most. This is a disgusting orange so far. Maybe we should just make an unofficial Alf movie.
We'll call it Violent Night.
Violent Alf.
Well, I mean, Violent Night is definitely an unofficial Elf movie.
The prequel.
I mean, it has nothing to do with Elf, and it is in no way connected to it, so I'm pretty sure that's an by the virtue of that, like, every movie that isn't an official Elf movie is an unofficial Elf movie.
Hey, did you see Avengers Endgame? No, I don't watch unofficial
Elf
movies.
Unlicensed. I feel like, actually, the Avengers probably had Elf in, like, the collector's back room somewhere.
No, he has better taste than that.
No, he doesn't.
Probably has Pauly Shore in there, though.
Whoever that is.
No one knows. Ever since the government made him up.
Make the Russians waste all their money on a biodome.
See, that's a conspiracy theory I can get behind.
That Pauly Shore isn't real.
Yes. And it was to get Russians to waste money on a biodome.
I heard you say that movie before, so I was just guessing that was a movie he was in.
I honestly don't remember. I'm pretty sure that is the case. But my phone's all the way by Alexis, so.
The only movie that I think I have seen for sure with Pauly Shore in it was Chairman of the Board. But I can't say for sure that was Pauly Shore.
You have an orange tree.
No,
I have an orange tree.
Now I'm gonna look it up on your phone.
I was checking stocks on there.
Yeah?
Yeah, mostly how much they've gone down.
Chicken, beef?
Nope, that was Carrot Top.
You saying Carrot Top was hired to psyop Russia as Pauly Shore?
Yes.
He is a prop master.
Wow.
We thought he was Pauly Shore for like
He's
30 minutes.
He must have been in that Master of Disguise movie.
That was funny. That was the perfect review.
It's a Christmas miracle.
How do you pick one of the few movies
Without Polly Shore. It's like one of the only movies Polly Shore was in it.
So many. I mean, Avengers Endgame. Oh, okay.
That affected you on a much deeper level than it had any right to.
Okay.
Now I really hope that
Let me see a picture of Polly Shore. I have no idea who this guy is.
I mean, apparently I
I
don't
thought this
either.
was an art stream, and we're just spending all the time talking about Alf and Polly
Have you
Shore.
watched the art stream?
Okay, no. So I have seen one movie with him in it. It's called Son-in-Law. I have seen that.
I was right.
I haven't.
The movie
Yes, you are.
Biodome.
And Encino Man.
I don't know what that is.
And there's the Pinocchio.
Oh, I saw a Goofy movie.
He was in a Goofy movie?
Isn't he
guess-
wasn't he Max's friend?
Was he the cheese guy? And Max's friend, the guy who eats cheese whiz?
Wow. Maybe. I don't know.
That seems like someone who would be played by Polly Shore.
That guy you just found out about.
Yeah, the psyop to make the Russians buy a lot of cheese
Okay,
whiz.
so I have to let this
And a Bible.
dry. What is my next? Give me a treat.
You need
I'm
it.
done. It's called primed color.
Christmas tree prime.
White.
Yeah, do a, like, wait.
Yeah, do a white Christmas tree. Like one of those
want
fake
to.
trees. Not like my pink tree, which is totally real.
Yeah.
If I need this to dry so I can put black stripes on it with my horribly uneven paint job. Because it turns out everything's a skill and you can get good at a lot of things. It also means you can be really bad at things. Gold? Brass?
You want gold?
Nah, brass is fine.
No need to go crazy.
I really hope I do not mix the cleaning cup with my drink cup. I will be very upset. How much do I have to give you guys to get the rave button for when the camera goes screwy?
I mean, I don't know how to set that up immediately, but I'm sure I could figure something out.
I'll do the music for it, and then just rip off Strong Bad. Wait, there's a lot of Strong Bad.
Yeah, there really is.
Like, we put on a 10-hour video of it. What's that?
I'll be cleaning all the brushes when we're done. And I'm not expecting them to look amazing, so
Is it because I'm the one doing it?
yeah,
Wow. Harsh.
but fair.
Hard but fair.
Name of my elf fanfic.
Harsh but fair.
It's just him being dissected.
Just tons of cats inside.
I imagine that he has a bunch of extra organs, so as he's digging around, like, he can just provide commentary.
Didn't they do that in some show?
Futurama,
Yeah.
Zoidberg,
That's right.
was getting dissected in Area 51 in the 50s when they went back in time, and Fry became his own grandfather.
That's correct.
Yeah. Except in my version, they just keep taking cats out of Alf.
Yeah,
And he says their names like, oh, Fluffy.
Like, how many times he made jokes about eating cats?
That many.
That many.
So it's just like a 2-hour-long special event.
Of just pulling cats out of Al. Alive. All of them are alive. There is a healthy ecosystem of cats inside Alf at any given moment. It's like that game Cattails that I've never played and know nothing about, except there's cats in it, and you play a cat.
Isn't that Stray?
No, that's a different... That's a game with a cat. You play a cat in the world of robots, which I also have not played.
Apparently people really wanted that to win Game of the Year.
I don't understand why.
It has a cat in it.
I know. Cats are awesome.
I haven't played Stray. It looks like a very interesting, artistic kind of game. I don't know what its mechanics are like. But I don't really know what its merits were as far as Game of the Year.
It's funny. It'd be like if Untitled Goose Game won. Like, yes, I'm glad it exists. I am very happy to live in a world where Untitled Goose Game is real. Doesn't mean it should win Game of the Year award.
I mean, I think a lot of the games that win Game of the Year award probably shouldn't win because of how exploitative so many of the studios are.
I mean, that's true. But God of War is cool. He fights gods and doesn't afraid of anything.
Ooh, wow. That's pretty good.
I'm just disappointed that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 did not win Best Soundtrack. Or
What-
Best Score.
What did?
God of War, which I'm sure it's a good soundtrack. But...
Not that good?
I have a hard time believing it's that good.
Oh, I like how that one's going. That's nice looking.
No one came for my hot takes on video games. They came for my hot takes on Alf and Pauly Shore movies.
Whoever that is.
And confusing Pauly Shore with Carrot Top, apparently.
Common issue, I assume.
You found out that he was ripped?
Pauly Shore.
No, he was never ripped.
Carrot Top. Carrot Top got, like, really jacked. In the 1990s, I mean, prop humor was the height of comedy.
Back in my day, if we wanted to laugh, we took a hammer to a watermelon.
That's true.
And we did it over and over. And over and over and over.
And over and over
We
and
could
over.
not get enough.
Until we got enough.
Until we got bored of
Until
it.
we got enough.
Yes. Until we got enough, and he got regulated to being a joke character in King of the Hill, where they visit a town where washed up shows go to die.
Didn't Gallagher actually die, and it's his twin brother?
No, Gallagher... Well, Gallagher has died now.
Yes,
He did die. I think this year.
yeah, very recent. There's like a couple of...
Yeah.
I also want to say weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everything is a period of weeks.
At a point where...
You could still say that was just a couple weeks ago. Yeah, no, Gallagher died this year. But there was a period of time where, truly, Gallagher sold his ass to his twin brother. And then his brother became Gallagher for a while. And went around and did his act. Did Gallagher's act. Which is just like... What?
That would be the weirdest sequel to The Prestige.
Pauly Shore in there.
Pauly Shore is not in everything. Unless it's...
I know that.
Oh, was it Carrot
Because that's
Top?
Carrot Top. Well, that's why this is so off. No one in chat has told us to do a flip yet. Whoever does that is the coolest guy on Twitch. Vampire Christmas movie.
Twilight.
Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2.
It feels like a vampire movie with Christmas in it.
They have an actual Christmas, though, unlike Die Hard.
Yeah, and it is like part of the plot.
Yeah, but I want a vampire movie that's just a Hallmark movie.
But with all of the kind of vampire key points.
Yeah, just like make it tropey. Make jokes about how catty someone was 300 years ago.
So you want, like,
I think you're basically saying, I want What We Do in the Shadows, except
Christmas special.
Yeah.
You want a Christmas special, What We Do in the Shadows.
Yes, I do want that.
I
Someone
mean,
call Pauly Shore. Let's make it happen.
Let's get Pauly Shore on the line.
You Carrot Top telling us to stop calling him.
I remember there used to be like a lot of harsh digs on Carrot Top.
Yeah, people were not.
Well, he was popular and they didn't know why.
And you know what? I'm kind of like, I feel like Carrot Top is kind of like the Nickelback of comedians. And stick with me here, because no.
Like, I get you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like,
It makes sense. Because people hate on Nickelback way more than is deserved. Like, their music is fine. It's fine. Is it great music? No. Is it going to change the world? Is it going to change the way we think about music? No. But it's fine. It's just fine. And you know what? As far as I've ever known, they managed to be a professional touring rock group, make a lot of money. I never heard of them, and this isn't to say like, hey, maybe I just never heard of it. But I never heard of them getting in trouble with drugs, alcohol, violence. And they, like, hey, they did it, and they weren't terrible people while they did it.
know who I decided that I like more than I should, and I know nothing about them, and that's part of the reason I like them?
Carrot Top.
Enya. She made a couple of albums, got super rich, bought a castle, and told people to stop bothering her. Except nicer.
I mean, that sounds like some pretty boss moves.
Yeah, she's like, no one needs my opinion. She doesn't post on Twitter. She barely has a social media presence. The only reason you would know what her Tumblr was is because it's linked there on the official site.
She has a Tumblr?
I think so.
Surprising. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I've listened to Enya. It's alright.
Yeah. More famous people should be like Enya. It's a golden age of entertainment where I knew no one's opinions. But now I get to broadcast my opinions about Pauly Shore and Elf to a captive audience.
You know what made the world really angry?
Pauly Shore.
I don't think we ever made anyone angry.
Pauly Shore dissected Elf on live TV.
That would be the best Christmas special with vampires I would ever watch.
Elvis played by Carrot Top.
We don't need the same actor playing two roles.
I legitimately forgot what I was going to say.
I'll fill the void. So it would be great if we start getting those like collectible coin scam videos targeted at people who just old people who just watch the same news station all day. Like when we get old, they just start marketing towards that. Like this limited edition
Scam video.
Pog NFT of Pauly Shore can be yours for $79.95. Give your children something that will appreciate in value.
Give your children something that'll become a family heirloom.
Something they can trade in the post-apocalypse.
I wonder how many people who were preppers also got like way into NFTs.
I feel like those shouldn't intersect.
Right, but it also feels like
They definitely
do. Like, I think preppers who, you know, like, ooh, guys, calm down. But at least a prepper, okay. Preparing for the apocalypse, right?
Uh-huh.
Like there's an end goal in mind. Like when the apocalypse happens, I'm gonna be ready. But NFT bros, boy, ooh. You know, if the apocalypse happens, I hope that I go like real fast. I mean, like, whatever the apocalypse is, like 30 seconds.
Way less.
Because think about the world of the apocalypse. Do you really want to live in that world?
I think I want to space myself out, like just outside of a blast radius of whatever destroys the world. Like, if it was a super volcano. So I have plenty of time to see it happen, but close enough where I get instantly vaporized.
Oh, no, I want to be like under it and unaware. Yeah.
I just want to, like, I don't have 30 seconds. I don't have time to be that concerned about stuff. I think that would be really cool. Like, if the world's gonna end, I might as well see what's blowing it up. Be it aliens, Elf.
I mean, if aliens are blowing up the world,
Yeah.
that might not be too bad to watch. It'd be kind of cool. They made a whole movie around that premise.
Just one.
Alf.
Elf the movie.
The Revenging.
If they made a TV movie where they saved Al from being dissected, like, they should have had the mom character, like, head back, and it's like getting his room back together, and she finds his take over the Earth plan.
Mm-hmm.
And then she has to decide. Is she gonna, like, pretend she didn't see anything? Or is she gonna shoot Alf with a shotgun the moment he steps through that door?
No, see what happens is it's that they're, I don't know, she's like looking over the plans, and then she hears the door close behind her, and Alf is just standing there on the inside.
It's like, wow, we have an awfully big cat here. And then it does a jump scare because...
Holy short.
And then Susan walks out of the room.
Who's Susan?
I think that's the mom, you know? I think that was her name.
What do you think, Electra?
But I don't know. I love it. These little skulls. I love it. But I thought Carrot Top was Pauly Shore, so don't take my word for it.
I don't even know what to do with you over that one.
What?
This confusing Carrot Top and Pauly Shore. I know it's the 90s, and the 90s were a wild time.
Dude, the 90s produced Krippendorf's Tribe.
Speaking of the 90s, I did watch a documentary of Pepsi Where's My Jet. And I was like, I do remember that commercial.
I don't.
How'd you avoid it?
Avoid what?
That commercial.
What is it?
So Pepsi did this thing where you get Pepsi points and you can get stuff.
Okay.
What you looking for?
Good.
They're like, you can get these sunglasses. You can get this leather jacket.
And they were all things that you really could get.
Yeah.
I think it was all mail order, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you paid shipping and handling and whatnot. And then they said, then this kid goes into school on a Harrier jet and then just lands on campus. And then people are like, whoa! And then it said 7 million Pepsi points.
Yeah.
And no disclaimer anywhere.
Nope, no disclaimer.
Not anywhere. And it was later revealed that, like, the original advertisement team, on their notes, they did have, like, 700 million, which would have just been an absolutely absurd number. Because 7 million for a jet is not an absurd number.
Yeah, and we were talking, it was a little more than $1 a point. That's what it came out to, I think, wasn't it?
And you could just buy points directly from Pepsi because you can't just... There were laws about giveaways.
Yeah.
And then it was like 10 cents a point. So this kid was like, so how many...
A college kid.
Yeah, how many facilities do I need to store all this Pepsi? How many people do I need to employ to get these points? And they're like, oh, let's just send them a check. Then Pepsi was like, we don't have a jet. Anyway, it's a very interesting story. But point is...
Didn't the kid actually get investors into it too? Because the idea was, we're going to buy a jet and then we'll pay someone to fly it and we'll give people rides in a Harrier jet.
Yeah, there's like some sort of...
It was like a business proposal, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a business proposal. So, yeah, they got investors. Then Pepsi said no.
I'm trying to make a biblically accurate Christmas tree.
Because at the time, a Harrier jet, which was the first jet in the world to be deployed in military service that could perform a vertical takeoff and landing, which made it very, very different from any other military service jet. And it was, and still is, I think, to some degree, used in military service. Like, it's an active military vehicle. So this was not like a simple thing to obtain, and for however many dollars it was like a $45 million jet or something like that.
Yeah, so getting it for $600,000 in 1990s money.
Yeah,
That's a bargain.
it really was.
Apparently, it is case law now. Like, if you go to college or law school,
You go to college.
If you go to college law school for the smarties, you can have you can learn about it.
Because it wasn't Pepsi ordered to pay damages?
I'm not...
Like, they didn't have to provide a jet.
They didn't have to provide the jet. They did roll in their favor. They countersued, and I think they lost that one. It just wasted a lot of people's time. All right, what color should my last
And it basically came down to reestablishing the principle of always put a disclaimer in, because they went to court, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen the documentary. I just happen to know a fair bit about the case. Didn't they go to court and basically claim puffery? And puffery, for anyone who's unfamiliar with the term, it's a marketing term in advertising where it is a legal principle to say, oh, well, this is the greatest coffee in the world, you know? And since there's no way to really prove that one way or the other, but your opinion as like the owner of, you know, world's greatest coffee company, your opinion is it is the world's greatest coffee. It's that's how you really feel. So
you want to make the second best coffee.
Yeah. So you're allowed to engage in a bit of puffery. And that's perfectly legal. Companies have been sued over that in the past, and then case law is very clearly on the side of, yeah, you can engage in a little bit of, like, you want this?
No.
Oh, you know, you can engage in a bit of overstatement.
Got gold. Gold is best. Got my 9 straight of drying before I put the stripes on there. You already did a pink one.
You can do a pink one. There's a different pink. You could do pink in the other color.
If only there's more than 4 colors.
You could do a purple tree. Yeah, purple.
Purple? What is this, a royal tree?
Could be.
A royal tree? Royalty tree?
Royal tree. With the crown on it.
Blue green? Yeah, the color for everything. Ugh. Wash. Well, I grabbed the purple, so I guess we'll do purple. We don't want to talk about anything contemporary, or we're just going to stick with the 90s?
I mean, the 90s were pretty terrible.
What are you talking about? I had my favorite TV show, Early Edition.
Sorry, Al.
God, imagine if they had a crossover. Like the guys reading the newspaper, alien discovered in suburbs.
Alien eats.
Alien discovered in suburbs, dissected.
I gotta stop this. At least see it before it goes. The government gets there. What a plot twist that would have been if
that guy was...
Yeah, if that guy was just pretending to be the government to warn Alf. I'm gonna write this fanfiction when I get home. I've never written fanfiction in my life, but I have now found it.
What you should do is, like, when you're commuting, just put your phone on record. Just open up the voice recorder and start recording, and then dictate it. And then you can write the book on your way to work, and then take it to whoever the heck owns both of those shows Like, we need... I want to get your licensing permissions for each of these so that I can make a book out of this. And they're like, what the hell? These shows still exist? That is a biblically accurate tree.
I feel like I would give my whole pitch, and then I'd be like, okay, what the hell is early edition?
And they're like, kid, this sounds fine, but what the hell is early edition?
I'm like, kid, I'm in my 30s. I'm like, you're a millennial. I think NBC should just bring back Super Train. It didn't work before, it'll work now though.
Now that trains are much more in use and popular.
Yeah.
Now that the nostalgia's kicked in.
Every episode since Scranton.
If we decide to expand and we just make YouTube shorts of dead media, we're doing Super Train.
So we're not doing that.
Yeah, we're not doing that because it's not in our wheelhouse. But if we do, like we get
Train's up first.
So if we get like, I don't know, 100,000 on Patreon a month,
I'll think about doing something with Super Train.
I will make the world's greatest unofficial Super Train bootleg.
And you know, like, if we got quite a few viewers, right? We're like, yo, I really want you to do something with Super Train. And we were like, well, okay, we're big enough where we should really be concerned about getting the licensing rights to this. Like, I mean, we have to have a lot of viewers. And we take it to whoever actually owns the rights to the show.
I think NBC has it.
And
luckily, everyone who greenlit is probably dead by now. So,
and we go there and we're like, yeah, we want to buy these rights from you. They're gonna go, whoa! I didn't know these were so valuable. And then they're gonna want us to like go away. And they're gonna film it, they're gonna take a bath, and then we're gonna laugh. They're just gonna lose all their money. That is what will happen.
As the executive producer of Mobius, I can do no wrong.
And so he put it back out in theaters.
That was my favorite thing that the internet did. Because everything else has been awful.
And like, we didn't, like...
We were just making fun of it.
The people on the internet laughing at Morbius weren't even trying to troll Sony. They just did it all on their own. Like, well...
Like, at least wait for the DVD sales. That's what the Matrix people did.
Like, well, the theater showings weren't that great. Maybe the DVDs will be better. Then the DVD sales were great.
Can I have my third treat?
No.
Mm-hmm.
A lot easier to paint with than my first one.
I don't know what to paint my third tree.
Gerbil.
How do I do a gerbil?
Just soak it in glue and dip it in flock. Call it good.
So I've got a pink one and a green one.
Are you doing ornaments or anything?
Oh yeah, I'm just letting them dry. But then I gotta do the bottoms on. The bottom's done. Let's see. Well, I talked about doing like an all-white one, didn't I? I might do that.
There's white in here.
Is that what I want to do?
Too bad we can't have someone in chat tell us.
Someone in chat has an idea for a color to use. Like a metallic. I don't know what to do.
Do a Sonic the Hedgehog tree.
I was literally just thinking that.
A Sonic the Hedgehog tree?
Sonic the Hedgehog tree.
Blue with a sort of beige belly.
Blue with a beige belly.
And red shoes.
Or Big the Cat. The best character in anything ever. He's the Pauly Shore of the Sonic universe.
Someone I'm unaware of.
How about a blue?
Please tell me you're gonna have a Pauly Shore character in the campaign next time we go to a shop.
We don't know what Pauly Shore is like.
We've established this. I think that Pauly Shore is just
A sign.
Carrot Top.
That makes it even better. We go into an item shop. We go to a magic shop. It's a guy who's like, I have lots of props. And you're like, you need magic items? No!
Nope, that's not what I mean. Oh, okay.
And I am trying to think of an example of a Carrot Top joke, and I cannot remember any jokes he did. I am sorry, Carrot Top.
I think I need a new brush. My brush
No.
is falling apart.
One,
This is one of our oldest brushes.
and no one asked for any brushes for Christmas.
And whose fault is that?
Yours.
Oh,
I don't order anything useful on Christmas. I just got you guys some sort of forging book because I assume you're secretly preppers.
Mhm.
Like, you're just casually dropping it. It's like, no, these might be reasonable people. Preppers. Man.
Slowly. Wrap mode.
Just dropping hints.
Oh, it is a good investment. A bunker.
I would love a bunker.
I would too, but I would just go in it and tell everyone to go away. Like Enya.
If she said to the Enya bunker, and she jumps into a helicopter that immediately goes underground, I would be so happy.
no. Yeah. Who did the theme song and was like, this is good? And then they were right.
Yeah, for a song that just screams first draft. They wrote it down and they're like, yeah, I'll work on this later. Then the deadline came.
It was the 60s, so they got just ragingly hot. Upsettingly high. Way too high. Then, the deadline was up. Like, oh no. And they presented it. And the studio execs were also high. Perfect.
I am at just hungover sunglasses on to avoid the bloodshot eyes. And they're like, what'd you come up with?
No.
No, Batman. And all of them were like,
Genius.
what? And he's like, no. And I'm like, you're sing it with me. And then they all just slowly start Batman. And then just...
And then Adam West shows up and he's like, no, me. And then I went, yeah.
Mina. Well, that's my headcanon.
Yep, that's how it happened.
I'm allergic to your paint.
Everyone's allergic to it.
What color does not go with purple?
Doesn't go with purple?
Yes.
I mean, the opposite color is yellow. I'd say brown.
Purple and yellow. You'd be really close to just making LSU colors then.
Or Roman Emperor color.
Those are my favorite kind of emperors.
Are they?
No, I don't really have.
My favorite kind are penguin.
That's a pretty good one. I'm gonna grab a water. You guys want any water?
I have.
Yeah. Do you want a water?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Enjoy getting your water.
Phone before you look up more dirt.
I'm in the shop.
Hmm?
I'm in the shop.
You are in the shop. No, I'm in the shop. And there goes the dog, remembering that he's here.
And being excited about it.
Mm-hmm. So far tonight, we've established that I don't know who Polly Shore is.
You loosely have a concept of what Carrot Top is.
I've remembered who Carrot Top is.
You watched all of Elf, but can tell me absolutely nothing about it.
It wasn't very memorable.
You're recapping.
Recapping. Remembering
This is a
what we
Christmas
talked about.
special.
So, I know that you were one of the performers in it, David, but did you watch the final version of the Christmas special?
I did have it on.
I did.
There was a
not
lot of bleeping in it.
There was a lot of bleeping.
out of necessity.
That took... I did many passes in editing. The first couple were just to catch the curse words, and I didn't even catch them all. I had to,
Worst Pokemon ever.
I had to go back and keep trying.
But you eventually beat the final form.
I did, yeah.
The Frieza of swearing.
But what was your favorite part from it?
Mostly all the swearing. I said that since bleeping it would make it funnier. I like the laser gang.
The laser game, yeah. That was good.
And we're coming in.
Did you like the bass drop I put in?
Yes, I very much appreciated the bass drop. If only you added some lens flare.
Now I kind of feel like I should.
Lexi,
I'll come up with a director's cut.
I need you to hand me something.
What do you need?
I need you to hand me a piece of paper from down there.
Okay. Then what?
I need you to hand me the epoxy. Thank you.
Yep.
Give its black stripes. Well, like horizontal? Go on like the...
That'll be artist's rendition.
I'm a terrible artist.
Mm-hmm.
Eat a black. Nailed it. I like making my 9s fungible tokens.
And you too can get 9's fungible tokens by giving us money. You just give us money and maybe you'll get a token.
Just maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, that, as far as I can tell, that's how Web3 works. You give money and then maybe something happens.
If you're lucky.
I like how everyone's like, so imagine this. Everything you do on the internet's a job. Why does that seem appealing? We haven't run into any national holidays in our campaign.
We keep moving through countries.
Like, yeah, well, that's true. I feel like it has to be like some big event.
I mean, you guys ran into a democracy celebration.
That seems like very for that town.
I love democracy.
Yeah, but it was still a democracy celebration.
Yeah. I know we had a festival in one of the pre-shows.
Which festival?
The carnival came to town too.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys had
That's right.
a battle of the bands.
That's right.
So to prepare for making a show, because people might be surprised by this, but making a well-produced, well-mic'd, all-on-video actual play is actually quite hard. Like, it's really challenging to keep up the quality, and even to achieve a baseline, it's tough.
Especially when you have AT&T internet.
That made it very hard.
Yes. It did.
For you, mostly. So, one of the things we did to prepare for that before we started doing our show, and, you know, there are still plenty of kinks that we kind of figured out later as we came up with new solutions and new ideas on how to solve a problem. But, we did 11 shows, and then I was out for surgery, and we came back, we did 6 more that were all recorded and were there to help us work out technical errors and also to kind of learn our rhythm as a group.
Mm-hmm.
How we interact together and trying to be better at, you know, role-playing and acting, because it's what it's a show. You're there to entertain people, hopefully. And we wanted to practice that. So we did some canon, in-character shows that didn't really impact the plot too much, but gave you guys a little bit to come into your characters and learn how to interact. In the very last episode of our first of those 2 different story arcs, so this is episode 11, we had one more week before I was going to go into surgery. So I decided to make one more kind of episode to record with that was a little more silly, a little more fun. And the carnival came to town, and you guys are going to do a battle of the bands, because Nines, of course, is a bard. And you were going to play your instrument, and it was going to be a big battle. And
With bands.
you, key to this story, you are the only one in your group that can play an instrument. So, what you did
I did special effects.
is you had Soria. Soria was creating little illusions, little lights and
I
things.
created a fog cloud on the stage and then fairy fired everyone so they were glowing in the fog.
Yes, that's right. And Soria is a changeling, so you snuck through the crowd, kept shifting who you looked like, and then cheered on the band. And you were basically like a one-person plant moving through, cheering the whole thing on, trying to rally the crowd up to get them excited. One of our players who has left the campaign, David Schultz, he had a goblin rogue character whose sort of character ability, we actually turned this into a skill for him. So he's very good at strutting. And he just strutted around this stage.
That's about it.
What did Olaf do?
He flexed in the background.
He's a fighter, so he's just in the background like, Like, he was just in the background flexing.
And I think I straight up said that Nines is just plain
I didn't
Wonderwall.
think of the color.
It's really gross. And
Nines played Wonderwall to the crowd, and they loved it.
and they loved
As
it.
they should.
And of course, you guys won the Battle of the Band because
We rolled well.
you rolled
Protagonist.
well and protagonist. So you won Battle of the Bands.
There we go.
I feel like, honestly, Nines and I carried that.
I don't know.
The bard playing the only instrument in the band.
And all the magic enhancement.
I don't know. Cool Seth walking around just flexing on stage. That was pretty good. That contributed quite a bit.
I don't think Dromar was wearing pants at that point.
I think it's a loincloth only event.
And we all just kind of accepted that.
Okay, I made a flesh tree.
What's upsetting?
But why?
What do you mean?
I made a Nines tree.
Yeah, a flesh tree.
Oh, that came out pretty darn well.
Yeah, yeah.
Needs a little blue in there now.
Do the top in blue.
I thought that was going to be the green for his eyes.
I was thinking your hat.
Oh, that's good too. He's famously known for having a hat.
Although your hat's actually green, even though I painted it blue.
It's a magic hat.
No, it's not, actually.
That is funny because I actually did put it in there as non-magical hat.
Yeah. It was very specifically not.
The best part about getting that hat is I derailed your campaign briefly.
You did, because you got yourself locked in the store.
Yeah, I use my cape,
For good use.
which lets me teleport 500 feet, and has only gotten me into trouble twice now. Because I don't count the time that I teleported into a suit of armor as trouble.
Because it was fine.
Yeah, it was fun.
So, I finished my trees.
Mine are all just sort of monotone at the moment because I've been using a very tiny brush.
Oh, you want this one?
Well, now I don't need the larger brush.
Well, do you want?
Anyway,
So what I'm gonna do is move out so that you two can also both be in frame.
You should know. Stay here.
But,
Keep chattering with us.
but why?
because I'm hilarious.
Oh god.
Because we're talking about Super Train.
Here, you probably need a little more paint.
No, wait, no, that was all air. That was all air.
Hey, you got a bubble.
Okay, that one actually has paint. Yes, you had the city that wasn't powered, so we couldn't actually use any of the doors. But you described a very innocuous item in there.
A hat.
A hat. Actually, I don't even think we could see the hat.
It was just a hat store that no longer had really any hats in it.
So I use my cape that lets me teleport 500 feet, not 300 meters, to go into said store.
Mm-hmm.
With no mechanic to get me out.
Until the next dawn.
Until the next dawn. I forgot. How did we get me out?
I think Lexi took pity on and let me figure out how to open the door.
So the setup in the city was that it uses, it's hard to remain in camera.
I meant your tree is.
Oh.
Nick.
So the setup in the city was that it's a changeling city, and changelings have a special device called an Ornament Mall that allows them to use their own willpower to make something become something else. Yeah, a little bit like
tree.
Yeah, 9's the tabaxi tree.
A little bit like Green Lantern powers.
Yes.
And I allowed you guys to basically make
a wisdom
check to see if you could
will the door
open. And you did. I was prepared to just
gold.
I'm trying to figure out what to do with a gold tree.
I was prepared to just make it.
I think you should have.
You want to make a mess?
But then, no. Were you going to grab glitter?
No, not that bad.
We looked for glitter and couldn't find any.
It would have been funny if you got the entire party mad at me because I teleported into a room that I clearly was not supposed to go into.
Yes, I got the entire party mad at you. That is how...
You put a door there. Doors are made to be opened. It wasn't like giant steel rod or grating.
That was another habit you guys have had. I think you've since broken that habit.
This is going to be
gaudy. I would present to you...
Do you have some glue?
Some very thick, steel bars, and you would spend a lot of time trying to bend them open or something.
As you do. We had crowbars.
Get 9 some glue, unless you want to just use rubber cement.
I don't know, what if we want to reuse the gems?
Rubber cement's not that permanent. But it is a huge mess. So good luck. It'll be very funny.
At any place I could... And I can do this with a camera in front of my face.
Mm-hmm. That's television.
That's amore. I feel like I need some tweezers.
There are tweezers right there.
Alright, this is some advanced
Tree making.
Tree making. I think I'm just going to glue these gems to
your
fingers. I'm sorry, do you not want me bejeweled?
Bejazzled.
Belongsold?
Belongsold.
Benignold? Oh, this is not working. I'm just gonna get very messy.
Mm-hmm.
The nice thing about rubber cement is if to get it off your fingers, you just rub your hands.
Does it have to be on my hands, or it can be any...
Ideally, your hands.
To get it off of your hand, yeah, you generally just want to rub your hands.
Oh.
We're making a real good tree. Actually, it looks pretty good.
How's it look on camera? That's the most important thing.
Pretty fantastic. Yeah, when you finish the test early, and you just have to sit there.
And then just think about all the answers you got wrong.
Yeah, you're just like, I have no idea what this test was about. Sure, I'm done. I like that you're grouping them up. Are you gonna need more because you're just gonna have a little cluster?
Why is everyone watching me now?
Because
It's
yours
like-
is so interesting. I was just like, I'm just gonna paint some colors. You know, I wasn't thinking that much about it. Nicole had some ideas. Like, Nicole over there, you had some amazing ideas on making really cool Christmas trees. I have made the lamest Christmas trees.
Well, you wanna do something stupid with them?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I made pink, blue, green. I mean, they're fun to put little, like, silver ornament tips.
Wrap your tree.
Yeah.
Wrap my tree?
Yeah, wrap the pink one with some blue twine
To do what?
for garlands. And glue them on.
Okay. You want...
It'll look best on the pink.
Well, let me see the color here.
Do blue garlands. Glue it on. This is an arts and crafts show.
I feel like there's someone who tuned in and they're doing the Millhouse thing. They're like, when are they gonna get to the fireworks factory?
When are they gonna put on the old guy that mumbles? That's what I'm here for.
Mumblecleese?
Which is, you know.
I feel like this is one of those... You tune on your favorite show, and they've decided to, like, do a musical episode.
or they're like, the government's picking you up and gonna autopsy you.
It's like, you don't understand. I get the newspaper a day early and knew that they were gonna be here.
Okay, so what should I do this with? Rubber cement, epoxy, like what should I do?
Whatever you feel like.
There's no wrong answers in art.
There's no
like-
wrong. There's no wrong answers in this art.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I need some scissors.
Also, you should use those stars that are in front of you.
This fake red gem is defeating me.
On the green one.
I can use a star.
You could glue the star on top.
What? No. Stop.
No, stop.
No! Flip! God damn it!
You have the fanciest tree.
Yes, it's covered in gems and
Gold.
glue.
Sweet, sweet glue. You could make a danger tree.
Like Danger Mouse?
Like glue tacks all over it, pointing out.
That's not gonna stay. I need more glue.
Hold that down.
Yeah.
What glue are you using?
Just some rubber cement. How long does that take to dry? Roughly?
A couple days. Really? No.
Why
was
do I
like,
ask you things?
See, and you wanted to leave.
I just knocked my tree over. To be fair, I'm
You returned the
wedged
tree.
in the corner. Doesn't say.
I think I need one more gem.
You need one more?
One more.
Any size? Or cost?
Two small ones. I changed my mind. Two small ones.
I have a moon. I lost it. I have a moon.
Like that would have been great for the top, but I just put the top on there.
I got, you want the smallest ones?
Get two of the smallest ones.
I think I gave you all the smallest ones. I got the medium ones.
Fine, I'll take one of the medium ones.
I got some triangles. I got a circle.
Wait, you got a triangle?
Yeah, I got
Hook that shit up. Oh, that's a massive triangle.
Yeah. Do you want the diamonds are maybe a little smaller?
Oh. No, I can make this work. No, I can't.
So that's going to take a while to set. I've got a clamp on it. That should hold a little bit. Can I fit the star?
I'll plug all the rubber cement.
I got a bunch. Do you want to melt lead and pour it over your tree?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh!
Do some fire branding. That worked out for everyone who's ever done it.
You want to flock your tree?
I want some epoxy. Just mix up a little bit. I'm gonna put a star on one. What I'm gonna do.
If you want something to do, you can party my
Well, no, I'm not messing with you.
I don't know what to do with that.
I'll tell you what to do, but I'm not doing it.
I'm like,
It's way better.
why do I invite you to things?
We
like your
invited-
own house.
We invited you here.
I know that's false. No one invites me anywhere.
Take this plastic cup and this glove and put your tree in a hazmat suit. So, if I think what we're gonna want to do is cut a hole in the glove and put it over the top.
Scissors.
Yeah, I cut one of the fingertips off.
These don't cut very well.
Put it over the top of the camp. Are you regretting me telling you what to do with your tree?
I don't even.
This is what you get. So
Someone's like, "Oh man, I heard this is a good D&D show," and they're like, "What the?"
I'm gonna bring this under here. It's really hard to see the progress because I'm just sort of looping.
We are gonna need to cut a slot in the top so that it can hang. So
yeah, because you want to show this off. You wouldn't want to not show it off, right?
that way you can run the hanger through the top.
Do you have a rubber band?
Yeah, we should somewhere. Hey.
Tie these fingers around this. Probably just ripping on me.
Hazmat suit tree. You want me to make up stuff for your trees? I'm making up stuff. Do you need a new glove?
Yeah, I need a new glove. I think what I'll do is... Yes, okay. Okay, I think I have an idea.
Okay, there you go.
So, but...
I like this gem that's like...
Well, can you fix it?
Can I? Maybe.
Will you?
Why don't we do it like that, then it's like an Illuminati eye.
Oh, that's my favorite kind of eye.
I need to go wash my hands real quick.
Wait, I need a smaller cap.
Let me see what I got.
Scissors that cut.
Need scissors that cut.
There we go.
After I have a smaller cup.
So my pink tree, put some blue sort of twiny garland on here. Badly.
None of these trees are good.
What are you talking about? The nice tree is the greatest.
That one's the greatest, yeah.
It is. It's being held in place to glue it down. I have a star. That's what you've been seeing here. There's a star being glued to the top of this one. And I feel like I need some sort of other ridiculous thing for the blue tree here.
I found some tweezers.
Yeah, you did. Those are some tweezers.
Giant tweezers.
eyes have been used, gems have been used. I need something for the blue. We've even been using gloves.
Yeah, use is a generous term.
You don't actually have to make a hazmat tree.
We're committed now.
It's so stupid. I like that you painted it and now it covered up the paint.
Yeah. That's the realism. You need something for a blue tree?
Yeah. I need something for a blue trait.
Let's see.
Wait. Give me a new glove.
You're ruining all the gloves.
I'm making them better.
You're learning.
Cole's looking around for crazy. I don't know what that is. Oh, I could print this a lot better these days.
Yeah, that's from an early.
So, Nicole has brought over a very tiny little baby dragon print that I did a long time ago now. It is very, very small, and I could do this much better. And also, not do it in FDM. This is not a model that's well made for FDM printing.
There's the heart.
I think that's pretty good. So, I don't know quite where to put... Where should I put this little guy?
Top layer. Or the top. Either. Oh, wherever, really.
I'm trying to find a spot where...
And it's a white dragon, so cold and ice and snow.
I think that's pretty good right there. They're sitting.
Yeah.
Right on a branch. Getting some epoxy together here. Paper towel isn't the best thing to mix epoxy on, but it is...
Yeah, hazmat tree. It's really good. You did a good job.
There.
Nice job.
You didn't think it was possible. You were just making fun of me.
No,
but I did it.
I believed in you.
Oh, that was a terrible mistake.
Oh, you believed in me? That was awful. Why?
I like it. It's in tune with time.
You're protected from COVID. Good for you, Tree.
So once we have your trees done, then I think... Because are you done?
Yeah, I got my... Oddly enough, this one took the least amount of time.
The one covered in plastic.
The one covered in plastic. In a way that looks like it was something that was supposed to be covered in plastic.
If we could cut these up into little pieces, you can glue them on the branches.
I think that's probably more effort than
You want to do?
I want to make, because...
Just paint gold on the other ones.
Yeah, naughty eye. There's gems, just
Gem tree.
no rhyme or reason or... Then, of course, you have best tree.
Best tree.
This is Nine's tree. It's best tree.
I'm gonna make a little.
Now we play Wonderwall.
You will like it.
You will clap. Otherwise, I'll be sad.
You'll clap. Otherwise, I will be sad and go cry.
Are you reinforcing?
No, I'm gonna make some epoxy blobs and then paint them gold. Make little like gold piles.
Oh, or
So now I just need to let that.
dry. Alright. Wow. Look at all our trees. Once yours is done. Are you doing anything else to the green one, or just keeping it the only classic one?
Well, it does have a star at the top.
I know, I'm just saying, like, it's the only, like, actual Christmas tree
Yeah, this is the only one that
we made.
I made 2 last year
I meant in
But,
this session.
in this session. I suppose that's true, yes. Okay, so I got some epoxy blobs that are kind of dried. That'll take a few minutes.
While that goes, we can make hooks.
Yeah. Where are the pliers? Because those will be helpful.
Nah, I'm just gonna stab my fingers.
We're just using paper clips.
The D&D Arts and Craft Hour and 50 minutes.
Didn't have no. I like it. Good song.
I am a bard.
Is this your hook?
I mean,
It technically works.
it works.
See, don't you like your hazmat tree?
It's very with the times. Just off frame.
The camera won't be any use, but it will display our Christmas trees.
Probably should have thought about that earlier, how to display them.
Yeah,
On the camera.
thinking about things never gets you anywhere.
Your pink tree looks like it's like a cotton candy tree.
We'll give you
That's
2
the-
copper for it.
That's the nicest thing you could have said about it.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really not very good.
It looks like the inside of an intestine that ate some silly string.
It's the nicest thing I've ever said. So, you just need to goldify your...
I need to the goldar this. So I need a little gold.
important at all. Next year I'll make a tree based on early
That
edition.
epoxy is still fairly soft. So,
While that's finishing, do we want to recap?
Yes, Pauly Shore, Carrot Top, two completely different people.
Oh, and yeah, in a castle.
also, you forgot, Pauly Shore is fictional.
PSYOP for the government.
Pauly Shore is not actually a real person.
I had meant recap our trees.
No, this is good.
What else?
Check out more content on patreon.com.
/ Dyson Dutch.
Yeah, that.
Alright.
I forgot there was just regular water in here. Oh no!
Here, I got
Well,
here this time.
why don't you take them one at a time and display them in front of your camera that's not a holder? All of
No.
the trees.
No.
I'll
Fine.
just take some pictures of them and post them.
Well, I have both hands.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll take all of them down.
One at a time.
So this is my pink intestine tree that ate some silly string. That's apparently what it is. It's fairly pretty, in like a morbid way.
We got gold. Gold and just someone threw gems up on it. Probably that dragon.
Yeah.
Gold is best, you know?
And now this one's still being worked on.
Yeah, this one, I'm gonna add a little bit more, but this is my dragon tree. It's got a little dragon on it, and it's gonna be guarding a little hoard of gold, eventually.
I have a biblically accurate Christmas tree with a lot of eyeballs.
I thought some of them were Pokeballs.
No, just eyeballs.
God,
We have best tree, the nines tree, with a blue hat. And a lot of poorly done black stripes.
Yeah,
many.
Yes.
just like Nines' actual strength.
Some of them are painted on. There's a confidence thing.
Here's my flesh tree.
Whose flesh? Is it just like grow its own, or
Very upsetting.
Yeah, it grows its own. Here's my goth tree.
Very gothy.
does it grow its own skulls?
Yeah. Those are all my trees.
And hazmat tree.
The safest tree.
The safest. It's wrapped.
It's so funny.
It's my favorite one.
this one might be.
I think it's hands down my favorite one. I love it. And then the one
normal tree.
normal Christmas tree.
The tree that's looked and didn't realize it went to a costume party.
Yeah. Yep. It's the one normal Christmas tree. It's got a star on top and everything.
Well, this was fun.
So there we go.
So we'll take pictures of those as well.
Yeah, we'll take pictures. I'll post them up.
Are you planning?
Next
Are you
couple
gonna
days.
take your ornaments home?
I might take one home.
That's Matt turn.
This one can stay here. I do not want to explain this one to my parents.
The hazmat tree?
Yeah, this is
You
a
want to explain the hazmat tree to
Oh.
your parents? I think your mom would find it hilarious.
She probably would find it funny.
Yeah. Do your parents watch our show?
No, they don't think there's too many math rocks in it.
And they're both just like, nope.
No,
All right. So thank you for
like
watching.
they spent their entire lives pretending I was a different person. This is not what they meant.
Thank you for watching, everyone. This is. I've been in a corner this whole time. This has been Dyson Dungeons. relaxing painting. We'll be off for the rest of the year, but we'll be back with regularly scheduled programming with old Seth / Greg, mostly painting miniatures
after the new year.
And our D&D show will be back after the new year as well. So happy holidays.
Go watch our Christmas special.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and we'll see you next year. Bye.